Are you ready for the rough now?
What is going on, guys? It is the one and only Shoot 'em Up here, and I'm bringing you guys a gameplay with probably one of the sexiest guns in all of the Call of Duty games. I don't even know what I was about to say right there, but anyways, Desert Eagle and the AK-47, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know and or remember, that I personally think they're the sexiest looking guns. Like, if you can make love to a gun, I would definitely make love to one of those two, the Desert Eagle or the AK-47. I don't know, I might have a relationship with one of them and end up cheating on it with the AK-47 because it's just so gosh darn amazingly beautiful. It is ridiculous. But even though I'm going off on a tangent, but anyways, guys, I have a commentary for you guys here today, kind of about my working out stuff that I've been doing, my body transformation, I guess you could say, you know, how I've changed. And if any of you guys are wanting to change your own bodies for the better, you know, getting it more in shape and stuff, and what you honestly need to actually do this, and you don't necessarily need what you think you need. You don't need, you know, certain weights. You don't need, you know, this certain thing. You don't need P90X, which I did do, and I did complete everything. You know, you don't need all these gadgets and gizmo thingies. In all honesty, in my opinion, there's like not based on everybody. There's different kinds of people, but people have different motivation levels, self-motivation, and losing weight, working out, doing your homework and stuff. These things take your own self-motivation, and they take you to be able to push yourself. Now, working out and stuff, it's a lot of fun whenever you get to work out with, you know, or exercise with another person. But you don't want to work out or exercise with too many people because you start then socializing and you lose some working ability and stuff that you would have actually gotten into working out. So if any of you guys want to work out with a friend or something, I definitely recommend, you know, you doing that. But I would stick it to a 1 or 2 person maximum, because, you know, once you get over that, it decreases or it increases your downtime. And one thing when you're working out is you want to decrease the amount of downtime that you have whenever you're working out. You want to keep pumping those weights. You want to keep pumping that iron, so you tear those muscle fibers, and you know, just to help you, I don't know, stay mobilized, or make sure you're doing something. If you're not lifting weights, make sure you're kind of got your cardio stuff going. And if anybody in this video wants to, I don't know, be looking better as their body figure, you know, this is definitely a commentary to watch. If you don't feel like doing it or listening to me, this is just something I feel like talking about, because a lot of people don't think that skinny people can get big. They don't think skinny people can get strong, and I am personally living proof that that is absolutely false. And a lot of people think that you have to take all these protein shakes, you know, maybe steroids or something like that, to actually get big. And I am living proof that that is not true. The only thing that you need is the dedication and the self-motivation. A lot of people do not have that, and that is why they cannot succeed in these things. Now, an example of, I guess, how dedicated you have to be. You know, you might think you're dedicated, you might think you're working hard. For example, in my weightlifting class in high school, for 3 years, I had that class for 3 years, and from freshman year, I raised my bench max up to 180 pounds. Now, coming up towards senior year, which is right now, so that's almost actually 4 years, I had only raised my bench 20 pounds. I could bench 200 pounds by the very beginning of my senior year. The first week, I benched 195. Which is basically the same thing as 200. You might lose I lost a little bit, you know, over the summer, because if you guys didn't know, after you not doing anything, exercising or whatever, after 2 weeks, your body begins to get weaker and stuff. So if you're working out real hard, and then after like you take like a 2-week break, you actually will get weaker. But the thing is, I thought I was, you know, working hard. I thought I was doing these things, you know. Once I finished the workout that they had planned for us to do, you know, I was like, all right, I'm done. I don't have to do anything more. And I wasn't that dedicated. And after almost I'm 3 to 4 years, something like that, I had raised my bench max 20 pounds. And this year, I have really pushed myself really hard. You can always push yourself harder. I always could have pushed myself harder, and I went from a 195 bench max to a 255 bench max in a little over 2 months, and that is flipping outrageous. It was about 2.5 months that I raised it that much, and all it took was a lot of motivation, dedication. And if you guys don't really know how much that is, from the very beginning of this senior year, I weighed 140 pounds. Now I weigh over 160 pounds, and that's a lot of muscle weight that I had gained. I haven't gotten any fatter. I've lost some body fat. I've lost that body fat, water weight, and I've gained that back in muscle plus an extra 20 pounds. So I've gained probably about 25 pounds of muscle, which is a lot. People always talk about, I want to gain like 10, 15 pounds of muscle. I gained over 20, maybe 25, and it was all motivation. I did not take any protein. People always ask me all the time, what kind of protein and stuff do I take? Did I take creatine? Did I take steroids? Some people might ask that. Because I am pretty ripped. I'm not gonna lie. I've gotten in really good shape, and what I did to do that was just motivation. And now you might ask, what I actually did to do that. Some people might not go this far, but I was kind of at the breaking point, I guess you could say. I was tired of being the small guy. I was tired of being really skinny and being the weak person in the weightlifting class. I was just tired of it. And basically, there's three reasons why I've been working out currently and continue to work out. The one reason is I was just tired of being the small guy. I was tired of just being tiny, I guess you could say. I was tired of being skinny. The second reason is I want to beat my brother, which I think I have done that. My older brother, I'm pretty sure I've beat him. He's got a couple pounds of me and stuff. He's actually got like 30. He weighs 30 more pounds than me, and he's probably barely a little bit stronger than me. But he actually does take protein drinks and shakes and stuff like that. So that's kind of a bonus, I guess. I'd be beating him anyways. And the third reason is my girlfriend a long time ago broke up with me, and I want to make her as most jealous as she can absolutely be of my future girlfriend whenever she sees me, because I don't look the same physically, hardly at all. And man, it's just amazing. And now a funny story here before I end this commentary. I was actually working out at school the other day, after classes and everything, and these two girls knocked on the door, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me. I actually had these girls speechless. I opened the door and I leaned up against the door kind of in a sexy way, and they flat out forgot what they were going to say. Like, it was hilarious. I opened the door and I was like, hey, and they were like, and I had my shirt off. And they were just, I could tell, I could obviously tell because they were like looking at my body and everything, and I wasn't flexing. People tell me all the time, they're like, why are you flexing, dude? And I'm like, I'm not, I'm just standing here. And that's what I love. I love that feeling whenever people tell you to stop flexing and ask you why you're flexing whenever you're not actually flexing. It's just the most amazing feeling. And but yeah, I had these girls actually speechless. There was two like sophomores or whatever. I'm a senior, and it was just the funniest moment I've had in a really long time. But yeah, enough with that funny story. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Basically, if you want to get stronger, start now, guys. For a lot of you guys are younger, a lot of you guys are, I don't know, like 14, 15 years old. As you guys can see with me, it takes only a couple months. I've been working out for 6 months, and it's changed my life, I guess you could say, just by doing that. I haven't taken any protein drinks or anything, or steroids, and I haven't been on any diets. So all it takes is a lot of motivation and or self-motivation and stuff, and dedication to be able to do this stuff, and to get from the point where you're on the bottom of the food chain to where you begin to be on the top of the food chain, I guess you could say, in high school with strength and everything, because a lot of stuff is measured by your bench max. So anyways, guys, hopefully y'all did enjoy this video. I went a little bit over the time, but who cares? It's all good in the hood. is a weird saying. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. And all you need is a little self-motivation and dedication, as I said before. And I'll see you guys later.